Hello friends, this is Jess from Knit Plan Jess. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we are going to be doing a plan with me for my social media planner. I'm actually changing up though what I am doing this week because I'm trying to find a way to make my social media planner a lot more productive and functional for me. So before I show you what I've done in the past, what I'm thinking about changing to now, let's go through the sticker books. I have Mojo Jojo Plans, Check It Off. I have the My Garden, and I have Plant Mama because I love matching my social media planner to my catch-all. So this is my catch-all for next week. The way that I have used my catch-all in the past is I might kind of write down like notes for what I need to do for recordings or anything like that, but I don't really use it to actually track what needs to be posted on Instagram and YouTube. What I have done in the past, or what I've been doing, is I've been using my social media planner, which is the monthly layout. So it has these amazing checklist pages. Is I will basically keep track on here of what is posted each day for both YouTube and Instagram, and then what needs to be recorded, and then just any other little to-dos. It's been working for me. However, I want to change it up. So what I've decided to do is starting next week, I am going to be actually writing down in my catch-all what is being posted each day. This is what I look at the majority of the time. I don't like having to flip back and forth. So now I've got places for what is posting for Instagram, what's posting for YouTube, and then I think I'm going to try to use this section for like maybe some notes or something that I just want to jot down when an idea comes to mind related to my social media. And since I'm going to be putting in my catch-all what is being recorded or what is being posted each day, that means that I want to change up my weekly page to be my major to-dos. This is going to be my main overall, this is what all has to be done, this is what has to be recorded, this is what has to be done for photos. This is the ultimate master list. I've also been using these pages. These are called the plan pages. These come from this notepad. I think it had like 100 sheets in it. And I really have enjoyed using this for kind of like my actual working list. So when I record, I can mark it off. When I edit, upload, it's been working fantastic. So I'm going to be using this. I'm going to continue to use these because I like to have like a running list, one that that I can fully check off. But I'm going to set this up to become a master list, and then during the week I will continually use this because then this way I can be able to remove things, or not remove things, but like I can be able to add things. So I like to set it up typically for over a couple days time. So I'll do one for during the week, and then I do one for over the weekend. And if I can do that, this is what all has to be recorded during the week. And then when I go to do the weekend, I can determine what was not recorded during the week. So in that way I can record it over the weekend and what is coming up. So that was a lot of talking. I hope it makes sense, but let's go ahead and start planning. So we're going to go ahead and do my page for the week, and we're going to set up 2 of these pages that are going to be used as my running working list. So again, let me start over. Let me make sense. This is going to be a master list. These are going to be my actual working list because this is what I'm going to make sure to leave room to kind of change based on what I actually get done during the week. And then also if I come up with like new ideas, I can be able to add it to the master list and then add it then to my working list depending on when I have time. So for me, sometimes in order to be super functional, I kind of have to have two ultimate lists that I'm using, a master list and then my actual let's check it off list. Yeah, it sounds complicated. I hope, let me know, kind of what do you prefer to do? Do you like to keep everything on a working list? Sorry, I'm trying to pick this off. Do you like to keep everything on a working list, or do you like to use a master list and a working list? I'm kind of curious. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Because of the fact that I want this to be super functional, I also want it to be decorative as well. So I'm trying to kind of think. Let's go ahead and let's put up a couple of headers, because I always have more videos that have to be recorded than I do photos, but I also want to make sure that I can leave plenty of room, because I haven't been good with photos lately and something has got to change. Like I've got to figure out a way to motivate myself more. So I'm thinking I am going to use one page for videos, one page for photos, or one side for videos, one side for photos. Let's see how that works. And then if I need to change it up for the following week, I will. So right now I'm just looking for some headers. I forgot that this book really wasn't good for headers. It was good for like cute decorative stickers. Oh, actually, I kind of really like this here. I totally just want to go ahead and put, there we go. We're going to do that because I like that. I'm going to start the videos right here, and then I'm going to start the photo right here. Apparently, I needed to put in a little decorative right there. I wanted it to look like it's hanging. Okay, so we're going to do this for the header, and then we're also going to use, let's use this yellow one. And I was kind of wondering if I should just go ahead and write it in, but I'm not going to. I am, though, going to use some of these brown checklists, because the way that the checklist is, I can be able to do one and then kind of use like a highlighter to give me some more like some individual bullets for what I actually need to record. So for instance, I can do this. Okay. So looking at kind of like what my list that I need to get done, like I know for a fact that I'm going to have to record a dashboard. So then from there, I can be able to take, I'm just going to use this. This is a Zig Fudiburio. I don't know. It's a brush pen that I use as a highlighter. But I can be able to put that, so then we have, actually, at one point I had like 5 whiteouts at my desk. Now I have none. So the steps that I take is always record. Let's use this again. And then we have edit. And then we have upload. So from here, I can be able to write down the video and then each individual step that I need to do. And then in my photos, This is where I'm going to write in like the thumbnail photo for that video and then my Instagram photo as well. So in that way I can be able to really break it down in my head what needs to be done. So I'm going to continue on with using these checklists because give me all the checklists to use. And yeah, and I'm really kind of curious to see how well that something so simple, something so functional is going to work. And I really hope that it does. All right, let's see if I have, kind of wondering if I have like a green one that it may work well. We've got this one. I'm going to go ahead and put these checklists down. I'm not going to write in anything for my photos checklist, but it'll kind of be similar to that. So because of the fact that I'm a full-time solo parent. I work full-time. You know, I try to have a life. So because of that, I really have to make sure that I am careful. I'm trying to get a tweezer. So because of the fact that I actually, you know, I try to have like an actual life, and I try to make sure that I can balance my life between working, being a parent. I have to make sure that I can also balance out when I can be able to do my YouTube. And what I have found is when I look at my social media, I look at it kind of like a business. So being able to make productive lists, make functional lists, helps me be able to know what needs to be done. And then from there, I can be able to learn how to balance my time. So now let's see if we can find like some fun decorative stickers to just kind of throw around. Normally, I would be like, I don't know really how I can use like some of these little stickers on this page, but I think I can do something. I think I can figure out definitely something with this. I'm really excited about how I'm going to start using my social media and my catch-all to kind of find a better balance. But I think there were some from my garden I think I was going to put along the bottom of it. Just like some cute little decorative. And maybe throw this one there. I feel like I need to get rid of this one. Yeah, let's get rid of that. I don't want like just that single dot there because I feel like it looks really awkward. There we go. That looks so much better. And then I can also throw down some stickers. Perfect. I think this is cute. Yeah, like I said, I'm really excited to see how functional that this is. And whenever I've looked and kind of seen how other people do their social media planning, I have to remind myself what works for somebody does not going to work for me, and vice versa. You know, but if I can show people like this is what works for me, maybe, you know, they can kind of take that to figure out, how can they adjust this to make it work for them. All right, let's go ahead and do the plan pages. So this is kind of like my opportunity to use some of the stickers that I might not use in other spreads. So like these ones right here, we're going to use these. I want to see if there's any headers. Like one of these had headers. I wish that these actually had more functional headers. Okay, so we have these. I guess I could use the focus. Let's white this out. I also want to white out the top 3. I feel like I use a lot of whiteout for all of my spreads. Okay, so we're going to use focus, and maybe we could use plan right here. I like that. So now what I also like to do, and this is where I think I'm going to kind of have to really evaluate each week to see how well that these pages work for me. But the way that I did my last page, and this is the one that I'm currently working from, I would use these little flags, and from there I would be able to write down the video and then my little highlighted bullets. So I'm going to do basically the same thing. What I typically like to do, since I try to do 5 videos a week, this one I wrote down more, and I was actually, after I filled out, I'm like, why did I write down that many? I'm not going to be able to record that many videos during the week. So this one, when I create it, I'm going to give myself space for 5 videos, because that's my 5 videos that I absolutely want to record during the week. 1 video a day. And then I'm also going to give myself, hold on. I'm also going to give myself task to record some reels, because a lot of times my reels end up being non-speaking. So it's a little bit less energy than like my YouTube videos. They're still exhausting though. Let's just be honest. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this right here, because from here I can be able to do my reels. And I think what I want to do is, let's use some of these stickers, because let's be honest in saying that I apparently have not been using them for anything else. So I think what I'm going to do is, actually I'm kind of regretting cutting that off. I was trying to kind of figure out, like, if I was to put this right here, actually, I want to use this header completely for reels. Excuse me. I don't know. I just like that. I think it's cute. And then I think from there, I am going to use, I'm going to rip that. I'm going to do a checklist. I'm going to kind of do similar to what I have right here, where I have a checklist for everything, because I really like that. But I also really enjoyed having a space to just kind of write down notes of anything that was going on. And I'm trying to kind of figure out how do, okay, you know what? I don't like this right here. I'm going to move that one. I'm going to move this checklist up. I feel like I'm wasting a lot of space by using this. So instead, I do like that though, as a flag going that way. I'm just going to kind of put this somewhere. I don't know yet where. We'll figure that out. But I am going to put this box right here. And then let's just give myself like an extra little box right there. I like it. And then because I also like the decorative, let's stick that right there. Okay, this is good. See, this is like, it's simple, it is functional, it makes me happy. And that is what is important. All right, let me go ahead now and do this page. So this is the one for the weekend. Weekend, you would think I would only be recording 2 videos, but if it's a weekend that I can be able to actually get ahead and get additional videos recorded, I will do that. Or if I want to take like extra time to get reels recorded, I will do that. So I'm just going to simply do something very similar to what I did on this page. I'm just going to set it up the exact same way. The only difference is that I need to figure out where in the heck I'm going to get some header labels, like some headers from. So let me just go ahead. I'm going to give myself room for 5 videos. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, I'm in this mindset that since I have to treat this like a business, because that's the only way that I can be able to keep myself productive. Because if I think of it just as a hobby, I'm going to allow myself to take breaks, and that's going to like majorly hurt my drive and the ability to meet the goals that I'm setting for myself. So by allowing myself to get ahead, that also means that if something was to come up in life, let's say I get sick, let's say I get bronchitis and I can't talk, well then that means that I now have videos that are planned ahead of time, and I don't have to worry about something happening and not being able to continue to put out content. I would love, one thing I really struggle with, I would love to be able to get my Instagram to where I have video, or I have photos and I have reels that are quite literally just drafted and ready to post. Because I do find myself like on a lot of days where I don't have time to take a photo, and then my Instagram gets absolutely nothing posted that day. So if I can be able to record extra reels, I would love that. Oh, so what I did is I took this regular size box. I actually cut it in half, and then I just layered it on the page. So then that way it looks like a much thinner box. So if you have a sticker that doesn't quite fit, cut it down to make it fit. Oop. I didn't center that very well. So I'm trying to center this better. But yeah, I think that that's kind of something that as I'm recording this on a Thursday and I'm going to be posting it on a Saturday night, basically this weekend is definitely going to be a weekend of getting myself ahead. Okay, so now I want to use this checklist, and we're going to use this one right here. Again, I'm just going to keep it similar to how I have it in my other page. Put that right there, and then I like this to go right there. And now I want to see if I can find a box, like a 2-space box. I think that that one could work, but I would love to have more writing room. So maybe, again, that one doesn't give me a lot of writing room. So let's check out the My Garden book. I like to consider that I can't keep, oh, actually, I just had an idea. What if I was to use this and use it horizontal? Oh, this could work out really, really well. The only problem is whatever. I will have to make do with, you know what? I'm gonna give myself space for just 4. Because I'm going to make sure that I stay productive and I keep up with everything during the week. We'll see how that works. I don't know. I'm just putting that there just because I want to use that. So I think from there, I think I'm good. Yeah, actually, I want to use these little to-dos because I love them. I think that these stickers are like so freaking adorable. But I'm going to put it behind the flag. That is cute. And then I don't think that there's anything productive, anything decorative. Here, let's use this one. It's just going to go right next to that. And then, I don't know, that's cute. All right, I think, okay, fine. I want to use this one too. Now we are done. All right, let's go ahead and get this back into my planner. So I need to get myself a paper clip to mark off my social media so it's a lot easier to turn to. So here is the spread that we're going to be using. What I have been doing is while I am using these pages, I have been putting them with my social media. So I'm going to put those there. When they're done, like when I'm actually done using them, I've been putting them into a whole separate notebook because I want to save them. I'm like, I really kind of like these. I don't know, like I like showing that, hey, I'm actually using what I purchase. So here we go. We have my purely functional master list for what needs to be recorded and what I need to get photos of. And then I have my actual working list one will be used for during the week. The other one will be used for the weekend. I super love it. So as a reminder, we used My Garden and Plant Mama. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it kind of gave you some ideas for how you can make your planners work for you in terms of keeping up with social media if you do YouTube videos and such. But yeah, give us a thumbs up if you like it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It is free to you and it's a huge support for me. But no matter what, guys, really appreciate you and I hope that you will join me on my next video. Bye. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and enjoy the next video.